Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. So I got to tell y'all something. I'm finna do my makeup for the day while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. So, good morning. Hey, boo. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. I'm finna have a conversation with y'all this morning before while I'm doing my makeup. So, this morning I'm gonna say before the sun came up. This morning before the sun came up, y'all. Okay, well, before I tell y'all that, I'm finna tell y'all. So I went and got my mama ashes, right? So I do have, and y'all, smash the like button when y'all come in, please. When you come across this video, if you're not subscribed to the channel, y'all subscribe to the channel, please. Smash the like button, please, also. But anyway, so this morning, what I'm gonna tell y'all, this happened this morning before daybreak. And like I said, I went and got my mama ashes. What's up, Retro? I went and got my mama ashes. So they in the house with me. But anyway, so this morning, for the sun came fully up, I was asleep or whatever. So I was dreaming. I was asleep. Good morning, Toya. I was dreaming. I was asleep. So while I'm asleep and I'm in my sleep and I'm dreaming, I felt something like tapping my bed. And Tony was already gone. Tony gone to work. So I know it ain't Tony. I know it ain't him. Cause he gone to work or whatever. So I feel something tap my bed or whatever. And so I'm asleep, but I'm like, I know I'm asleep, but I'm like, dang, it's doing it hard. So I feel something like keep tapping my bed. It felt like somebody, hitting the bed like that, like hitting my bed. So it does it to the point where I wake up out my sleep. So at this point, I still got my eyes closed, but I'm woke. I'm not asleep no more, right? So it keeps tapping my bed, not like, but it do it. It do it one time, tap my bed again. And I hear it making my bed make a noise when it tap. Then it felt like something sat on my bed. So I'm sitting there, like I said, my eyes closed, but I'm woke. The reason why I ain't open my eyes was because I was trying to make sure that whatever it was, I was making sure it kept doing it. It kept doing it because it thought I was asleep. So when I finally, opened my eyes and moved, it stopped doing it. So I'm like, what the hell? It scared me. It did scare me. I ain't gonna lie, it scared me. I ain't feel like it was nothing, harmful, but it did scare me. It spooked me now. It spooked me, y'all. It did spook me or whatever. But I think that was my mama. I think that was my mama waking me up. I think it was my mama waking me up, y'all. But yeah, that's crazy because I don't know. I ain't had none of that to go on. I ain't had none of that to happen before now. Before I got my mama ashes, everything was okay. I ain't have no problems. I ain't have nothing, bothering me. Which it wasn't bothering me. But I ain't have no type of paranormal normal activity. But this morning, I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie, I had called Tony. When he did it, I called Tony and told him, because, like, what the, I was like blowed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was real blowed or whatever. Cause I ain't used, you know what I'm saying? I ain't used to nothing like that going on, but yeah. Yeah, I felt like that was my mom's toy. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. It kind of shocked me. It shocked me. I wasn't scared. It shocked me. It shocked me. It didn't scare me. It shocked me because I'm like, really? Like, okay. I was like, wow. That's how it just shocked me. I wasn't scared of that. It just shocked me. What's up, Ebo? Good morning. But like I said, yeah, it shocked me. A lot of people still not understanding. Like it's a lot of people on TikTok. They don't understand the whole story about my mom. And then do you know some of these people thought I was lying about my mama? They thought I was lying. They actually thought I was lying about me saying my mama got killed and all that type of stuff. Like who lies about something like that? Who would lie about something like that? Like some of these people crazy out here if they lying about stuff like that. That's who would lie about something like that? But yeah, like I was on TikTok and some people were saying this happened in 2021 and how come this, that, and the other. I said it happened in 2021, but I said it happened in 2021. I'm just not finding out. So like some people was just really, you know what I'm saying? Some people were blowing me or whatever. But back to what I was saying, I gotta do like a part one, a part two, and a part three to it because people not understanding. Like they not understanding the whole backstory. Cause some folks was like, "How are you not crying? How are you not this? How are you not that?" I didn't know my mom. That's how I didn't know her. I didn't know my mom. I didn't know her. I didn't know her. And she know I'm telling the truth. She know I'm telling the truth. I didn't know her. My mom she just abandoned me. So I didn't have that relationship for me to just be, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like I cried. I did cry, but I didn't really know her, you know what I'm saying, personally, to just, you know what I'm saying, just be all out falling on the floor. And you know how some people will be about their mama. I didn't know her like that. But it did, like I'm saying, it did still bother me or whatever. I did have my moments of time, where I cried to myself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do all that on social media for folks to see. You know what I'm saying? Some folks be crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, it blowed me because I don't know. I don't want her to just, you know what I'm saying, be doing stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? And scare the bejesus out of me because that shocked me. That kind of shocked me this morning. That really shocked me. I was like, okay. You trying to wake me up, Mom? I was like, I was saying to myself, you trying to wake me up, Mom? Okay. Let me wake up. I just woke on up, y'all. I just woke on up. I ain't know what. I don't know if she was trying to tell me something or what, but I just got on up. I just woke on up. I just got on up. It kind of spooked me. But I'm in the process of writing my book. I'm writing a book and everything about what's going on, what happened, the whole situation. Exactly. But my thing is I want people to understand the whole story because it really is an ironic story. It's an ironic story. It really, really is. Like if you think about it, it's a story that deserves to be on Lifetime. Like for real, it really is. So that's why I say I'm gonna do a part one, part two, and part three for TikTok because the people on TikTok, they so fascinated. Everybody asking questions and they be coming in the live asking the same question. And I be like, whoo, it's hard for me to try to explain the same thing over and over. So that's why I'm just gonna, do a video on it. But anybody that come across this video, I'm just gonna explain it. I'm finna explain it for everybody that come across this video. So what it is I was raised by my grandmother. My birth mom did not raise me. So the woman I'm talking about, and do you know some of these folks really went and looked up the article? Some of these folks went and looked up the article. That's how they know it happened in 2021. They went and looked the article up. But I had already told them you can go look the article up. It's an article about it. But anyway, my mom was going by the name Denise Williams. She had an alias. She was not going by her name that we know her by and the actual name that her mom gave her at birth. So everybody that she know in Louisiana knew her by Denise Williams. But my mom's name is Teresa. I didn't know Denise is her middle name. I never knew nothing about no Denise Williams. So that let me just say that. Anyway, so my mom had me up until the age of like 3 years old. My birth mom had me. Don't know 3 year old. I don't have no memory of her. 3 years old, I don't have no memory of her. But anyway, so at the age of 3 years old, my mom ended up just leaving. She just up and left. She up and left. She up and left. So my auntie said she came to the house one day. My auntie said she said she took me to my grandma, which is my dad's mom. She took me to my grandma, and she took my other sisters to their auntie. So that's who raised me. My grandma raised me. My auntie took me to my grandma. My grandma raised me. My father's mom. So from that point of 3 years old, when my auntie took me to my grandma, I didn't hear from my mom. Nobody seen my mom. They went down there looking for her. But like I said, my mama was going by a whole nother name. Nothing ever popped up when they were searching my mom under her name. Nothing popped up. No type of transactions, no type of jail records, nothing was under her name because she was going by a whole nother name. So I guess at that point, my family thought she was dead. So that's why that's why they told me my mom was dead. Nobody heard, seen, knew anything of her, right? I mean, yeah, I do understand. They do a lot of patrolling and stuff like that on the internet, but I don't be studying these folk. I don't be studying these folk. And I ain't trying to blow up. I'm just doing my thing. I ain't trying to blow up. I'm doing my thing over here. But I really don't care who don't believe me, who don't like it, whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. But yeah, back to my story. So I forgot what I was saying. Look, okay, so my mom was going by, like I said, she was going by a whole nother name, right? Nobody knew her as Denise Williams at the time. So everybody, my family went down there. They went to they said they went to the police station, letting them know my mom, they was looking for my mom. She was missing. At the time, they told my family that it was the man out there, like killing women and stuff like that. And they had Jane Doe down there. And I guess they thought it was my mom. My family thought it was my mom. So, like I said, that's how come they told me my mom was dead, right? So 30 years, this like 30 years. 30 years has passed by. Nobody still heard nothing, seen nothing from my mom, nothing. At this point, all this time, my mom dead. I'm knowing my mom to be deceased, right? Okay. So in 2019, and then when I do the TikTok video, y'all, I'm going to post the screenshots because I got the screenshots and the messages. So in 2019, a lady wrote me a Messenger So a lady wrote me a messenger, and the lady was like, um, I got this lady here with me. She's saying that she's your mom. She's saying that you her daughter. And I'm like, huh? What you talking about? I'm like, what is you talking about, lady? I told the lady, like, my mama dead. Like, that's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying to myself, this not funny. My mama dead. Why is you telling me that, why is you telling me you sitting there with my mama or whatever? So the lady was like, she's just so sure that she's your mom. She was like, I'm down here at the she work at the shelter. She was like, she work at the shelter in Louisiana, and one thing they do is they help their clients find their family, right? And she was like, they was looking on Facebook, and she was like, my mama said that she came across my picture, and she told her that I'm her daughter. She was like, she just so sure you her daughter. And at that point, instead of me just saying no, no, you know what I'm saying? Some said, Meka, maybe this is your mama. Some just said, Meka, maybe she's your mama. Check it out. Just see. Just see. So she was like, on Monday morning, I'm going to let her call you and talk to you so you can see yourself if she your mom or whatever. And so Monday morning came and she called me. And the first thing she said on the phone, the first thing she said when she got on that phone with me, she said somebody's name, and she said, your daddy did a lot of dirty stuff to me. I said, yup, this my mama. She said my daddy's name. She said my daddy's name. And she said, your daddy did a lot of stuff to me. I said, I knew right then that was my mama. She said my grandmama name. She said my auntie name, which is her sister. She was saying everybody's name in my family. She said some old people name that I didn't know. But yeah, I knew it was her. I knew it was her. We ain't really talk, you know what I'm saying, and get a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, stated in that conversation. She just called me to confirm some stuff to let me know she was my mom. So at that point, that's when I made the arrangements. I called my auntie. I called some other family members and let them know that, y'all, she not dead. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. Everybody was aware that she, wasn't dead or whatever. So we planned to go down there and see her in Lafayette, Louisiana, right? Okay, so it was me. This happened in 2019. It was me. And y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, please. It was me. It was my baby sister. It was my auntie. And it was my cousin. All of us went down there and we went to see my mom. We went down there and we went to see my mom, right? This was the first and only time I was able to see my mom in life ever, besides, my birth, and besides, when she actually left me at the age of 3 years old. But that doesn't even count because I can't even remember her. I don't have no memory. So that's why I'm saying this is the only time I ever met her, seen her, because I don't remember none of that. I was too young to remember any of that. But yeah, so we went down there to see my mom, right? And so it was my auntie, one of my aunties had contacted like the news station down here and everything, and they wanted to actually do like a story on it. They wanted to go down there with me and like get the footage of me and my mom reuniting. But at the time, I was like, it was so touchy. It was real touchy for me. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do that right now, or whatever. So I declined. I had declined it or whatever. So anyway, we went down there. I'll post the pictures and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole nother video. I'm going to post pictures and everything so people can see or whatever. But yeah, we went down there. And from the get-go, when we went down there, she hugged me. I got out the car. Oh, she gave me a big hug and everything. She did that. She hugged me. It felt real. She was like, "Oh, my baby, and I cried and everything. This is my first time meeting my mama. I'm 30. I forgot I was 30 something at the time. I'm 30 years old, and it's my first time meeting my mama. So, I was emotional or whatever. But yeah, so she hugged me, she embraced me. It felt genuine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you the whole time she really kept talking about this man. She kept talking about this man that was after her the whole time. She kept talking about this man. She kept showing us. I kid you not. My family will tell you. She kept talking about this man that was after her. This man that was after her trying to kill her. She showed us her gun, and how she always, making sure she protect herself and she on her P's and Q's because it was this man after her. I ain't gonna lie, this being my first time meeting her, I thought maybe she was tripping. I thought maybe she was tripping. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought maybe she was on drugs. Cause you could tell she had like a hard life. You could tell. You could tell she had like a hard life. She was living, she was living thug. She was thugging. She was thugging. So me never meeting her, me not knowing her from a can of paint, I thought maybe she was lying, she was tripping, you know what I'm saying, like that. But she kept saying it was this man after her trying to kill her. He followed her everywhere. He won't leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We listened to her or whatever. We didn't be disrespectful. I was looking for an answer as to why she never, looked for us, why she never called us, contacted us. But I felt like I didn't want to bombard her, or, you know what I'm saying? I wanted her to tell me, I guess, on her own time. I thought she would give me and my sister an explanation, but she didn't. So one thing she did say, she was like, I've been in and out of jail. I was locked up for a year, and stuff like that. She was just telling us she been in and out, you know what I'm saying? Jail or whatever. So, cool. We went out to eat, y'all. We had a great time. We went out to eat. We talked, I'ma upload all the pictures and everything when I do the video. When I do the part 1, part 2, and part 3, I'm gonna put text message. I'm gonna put everything for y'all can see. But anyway, so we had a great time. So we came back to our city or whatever. I'm not lying to y'all when I tell y'all. After that visit, my mom never called me anymore. She never listen. Cause this is how people gonna have to listen. This is how I never talk to her anymore. And people get confused. Cause they ask, how come you ain't never, how did you not know? I'm telling you how I didn't know. So after that time we went to see her in Lafayette, that one time I went down there and seen her. After this time, my mom never called me anymore. She never reached out to me anymore. That was the only time I didn't hear from her anymore. And mind you, like I said, my mama was thugging. She was staying with a man. When we went down there, she was living with some man. It was her old man, but we didn't know him. That was our first time meeting him. We didn't know him. She didn't call anymore. It was no phone for me to, for me to contact her on, because when I did call, she never was there. I did call. I tried to call. She was never there. So it's like she just left from there and just went and did her own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how come I was never able to talk to her no more. She left from there and she never called me anymore. She never called me anymore, right? So this is how I found out that she was killed. So my auntie called me like a couple weeks ago, because this when I found out a couple weeks ago. And my auntie was like, she called Mr. Such and Such, whoever the man she was staying with while she was down there. My auntie was like, she called Mr. Such and Such to check on my mama. And she was like, he told her that my mom was dead. She said, she said Mr. Such and Such told her that she had got killed a while back. And she's dead. She deceased. And so my auntie was like, she went and did some researching online or whatever. And she found this one article, which is the article that I had already did a video, and I uploaded that article. I had put it in the video. I uploaded that article, and it said woman slain. I forgot, Lafayette woman, slain, something like that. But yeah, so that's the article about my mom. That was actually my mom. That was real. It was her. She was killed. It was the truth. So anyway, let me explain how difficult it was to even get the detective to verify and give me any type of information. So by her going by an alias, it was so hard for me to get any type of information on her. Meaning, it was hard for me to get the detective to tell me what happened. It was hard for me to get the detective to let me know, who I need to talk to, to get her remains, to get her, what I'm saying, ashes and everything. I had to verify who I was first in order to get any information. And that was hard for me. Why? Because I told y'all, my mama was not going by her birth name. It was so difficult. So I had to literally tell them my whole life story. I had to tell them that what y'all knowing her as Denise Williams, my mom, her birth name is Teresa Blank. So that was very difficult for me. So I had to go get birth certificate. I had to show them screenshots from the lady, that found me on Facebook, proving to them the whole situation and everything. So when the detective checked everything, all the information I gave them, my name, I had to send them my ID. I had to send these folks all type of shit. I'm talking about they need my address. They need, hey boo, they needed my whole life for me to prove stuff. But after I finally proved everything to the detective, he was like, well, first of all, let me just go through, I forgot what they call it, what the word is. Let me confirm that it is your mom first. After he confirmed everything that I was saying to be true, he said, first of all, let me just see if this is your mom. You know what I'm saying? He confirmed the picture of me and her, and he said, yes, this is who we have deceased. From the coroner pictures, the autopsy pictures, that's her. So that's what he did first. After he confirmed it was her, then they seen all the proof I sent. Then they believed everything I was saying. So we had identified I'm her daughter. That was my mom. She was deceased. So next, I had to go see about how I can get her ashes. I did all that, and then so I wanted to ask and see what happened. So the detective told me what happened was it was an altercation between hold on. So the detective said it was an altercation between my mom and my mom's current boyfriend. Well, her ex-boyfriend and the current boyfriend who she was staying with. He said the man went there looking for my mom's boyfriend at the time. He was not there looking for her. But he said the boyfriend wasn't there. He said the boyfriend went there. So my mom ended up getting into it. He said my mom ended up getting into it with him, and he shot her. He shot her and he killed her. She didn't die right there. I think she died at the hospital. From what the article says, she died at the hospital. She didn't die instantly. She died at the hospital. But yeah, he shot her and killed her, right? So, when I read the article, it kind of made me feel some type of way because the article said he had violated a protection order. Meaning, my mom she had a protection order out on him. Meaning, evidently, this had to be the man that she was talking about when we went to see her. And she was telling us that it was a man after her trying to kill her. Meaning that was true. She knew what she was talking about, and it really was somebody after her trying to kill her. So I did go through like a little phase of damn. I felt kind of, bad because I didn't believe her. So I had to deal with all my little emotions that I had going on at the time, and I was like, damn, I feel bad because I didn't believe her, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you why I snapped out of that real quick because I told her that she can come down here and live with me. I was like, well, you can come down here and live with me. But she was like, she had 6 months of probation to do. She was like, she still had 6 months of probation to get through before she can leave. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. So after all that, I actually talked to the detective yesterday. But anyway, after all that, y'all know the rest. I went and got her ashes this Friday. I went down there to Lafayette, Louisiana, got her ashes or whatever and stuff like that. And I brought my mama home here. I did what I had to do. So it's like, I did my part, but my part ain't over because I still have to go to court when it comes to, her killer. His name is Brian Babineau. Yeah. I got his name and everything. But I spoke to the detective yesterday because I forgot when I went down there, I forgot to ask like for her belongings and stuff like that. And so the detective was like, the only thing she had with her was, the clothes she had on. Everything that she had at the home, he was like, that would be with the man she was living with. And he told me, I was like, can you give me his information? Can you put me in contact with him? And he was like, he disabled now. Whoever the man was that she was living with, he disabled. Then he told me it's a whole nother man that was her boyfriend on the side. I'm like, damn, mama wasn't playing. So I was like, well, can you put me in contact with him? He told me that this man is in jail for robbery. And I was like, oh my God. Cause I'm trying to get in contact with the last people she was, you know what I'm saying, before she got killed. I'm trying to get in contact with these last two men. He gave me their name, but one disabled and the other one in jail. So he was like, he'll do everything he can to try to get me into contact with the one that's disabled. But he was like, the one who was in jail is actually the one that helped them identify her killer. So I thank him for that. So he actually did let them know who the killer was. So I'm thankful for him for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's questions that I want to ask. And you know what I'm saying? I think they the only one that can answer them questions. Like the detective can't answer everything. You know what I'm saying? Even though he being real nice and real sweet. Shout out to you, Detective Adam LaFour. I thank you for everything you did on my mama case. But yeah, he was very sweet. He been very cooperative the whole time. He never had an attitude with me. He never been, rude to me. So I thank him for being, very respectful and everything and helpful. But yeah, it's only so much he can do. But yeah, he called the district attorney office on my behalf so that I can, so that I can start being involved when it comes to me, knowing when my mama court dates is, and everything like that. So he did a lot. He did do a lot. He did a lot to help me. Because with everything being so hard for them to understand with my mama having an alias and everything. He was there to step in and save me from having to do a lot of explaining, to explaining the whole situation to, you know what I'm saying, everybody over and over and over. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm very appreciative and thankful towards him for a lot of that. But yeah, right now, like I said, I got her ashes, but I'm still going through. Hey, Khadijah, what's up, boo? I'm still going through the process of the court, the court dates and me having clarification for my own peace of mind or whatever. What's up, boo? What you got questions about? Yeah, I got some, but it's still like a big, it's still like a big hole left open because it's stuff that I want to know. Like I said, only those two, you know what I'm saying? Only those two men who she lived with and who she was fooling with at the time, only them can answer. Only they can answer. It's questions that the detective can't, you know what I'm saying? The detective can't answer. Like I asked him, so I asked him yesterday. I asked him, did he question, and I'm going to post the text messages between me and him too. But I asked him, did he seem remorseful? Like, did he even seem remorseful? And he was like, he told him that the gun, he told him the gun accidentally went off. I texted him and said, bullshit. I said, bullshit. I said, and I'm going to make sure that he don't never get to see another day, another light of day. I hope he never get to see another light of day. That's bullshit. When your ass pick up a gun and you point that motherfucker and you aim it, ain't no accident. Because you shouldn't even pick that bitch up and pointed it. An accident is the gun shooting if you got it pointed towards the ground or something. You didn't accidentally pull no damn trigger if you had it pointed at her. Boy, miss me with that bullshit. And like I text him, I'm going to do everything. Let him know. I text him and told her, oh, let that nigga know she got family. And best believe I'm going to do everything in my motherfucking power to make sure that nigga don't never see the light of day. I'm going to post that text message. I sure did. That's exactly what I told him. I was not playing when I said that. I'm going to make sure that nigga don't never see the light of day. Yeah, she knew the killer. It was an ex-boyfriend of hers. She knew the killer. But yeah, it's still a lot of little stuff I'm dealing with or whatever over here on my own or whatever. But yeah, I just want folks to kind of understand the backstory a little bit because I know it's confusing or whatever. A lot of people don't understand because they haven't had the backstory. So I'm getting on here to give some of the backstory so people can understand how it came about. You know what I'm saying? Me not really knowing too much. Yeah, he trying to say his ass, but the detective told me he on a 200 and, if I'm not mistaken, $75,000 bond. I feel like it should have been higher, but it's cool. It ain't nothing he could do. He was like, yes, ma'am, he's in jail. I'm gonna post that message too. I'm gonna post all the proof to everything I'm saying or whatever. But yeah, so it's like this like a whole little journey. This a whole little journey that I'm going, a whole little process, a whole little journey that I'm finna be going through with these court dates and all this stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to see, should I don't even know, should I don't know. I don't know. All I know is his ass did it. They know his ass did it. It ain't too much that he can't deny that. He trying to make it seem like it was an accident. Nigga, it wasn't no motherfucking accident. But he ain't finna get off of that. He ain't finna get off of that. He ain't getting off of it, so I ain't even worrying about that part. All I know is when it come time for me to go in there and read my what it is, the victim impact statement. I think that's what it's called. When it's time for me to read my stuff, that's all I want to do. I want to make sure I get it in now, and that nigga gonna hear everything I got to say. I don't want your churn to have you. If you got churn, I don't want your damn churn to be able to see, talk, have no dealings with you, just like I ain't able to have no dealings with my mom. Baby, he gonna feel me. He gonna feel me. He gonna feel me. If he never heard about me, or he gonna hear about me that day. He gonna hear about me. Yeah. I don't care how much I ain't see her talk to her. That's still my mama, baby. And you ain't have no right trying to end her life. That was not up to you. So guess what? I want to have some say so in your ass not having your goddamn life. Making sure your ass don't walk another damn day or second out on street. You need to stay behind bar for the rest of your natural ass, miserable ass life. That's what I want for your ass, Brian Babineau. Yeah. That's what I want for your ass. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a hell about if he have family and I don't give a damn. Good morning, boo. I'm good. How are you? That's what he say. That's what the detective say. He came to shoot the boyfriend, but to be honest, I don't believe that because y'all know how men is. It's so many men killing women out here. These men be jealous. These men don't really be wanting these women, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy life, and they get mad when you don't want them no more. And man, you'll never know. You'll never just really know for real, because that's really between them people and God. You know what I'm saying? But they the only ones that know how they really feel. But I think he really wanted to kill my mama because, like I said, my mama said it was a man after her, and it was her. It was him. I know it was him. And I know it was him. I know it was. Yeah, he got upset and shot her. Yep, he got upset and he shot her. He was a fucking coward. He was a motherfucking coward. That's what it was. He was a coward. He was a whole fucking coward. That's what they were. He was a coward. Why would you let a woman upset you that much to where you don't even want her to live no more? That's whole shit. You a coward. I hope your fucking family see everything I'm saying. I don't give a damn. I don't care nothing about it. Nothing. I don't care nothing about it. I hope you know how they be when you get in prison for certain stuff, you know how certain inmates will whoop your ass. I hope they end up whooping your ass for hurting a woman. I hope they is. I hope they tear his ass up. I really do. Because see, the thing is, we can't make no memories. My children can't get to know their grandmama. I can't get to know my mama. We can't do nothing. It's ironic. It's ironic because the whole time we thought she was dead, she wasn't. Come to find out after I met her, she had been killed, and the whole time I'm thinking she's okay and she's alive. She was actually dead. It's ironic. It switched up. The whole time I thought she was dead, she wasn't. Then the time that I actually met her after, and I'm thinking she's okay, she was dead. So it's ironic as fuck, the whole situation. Then let me tell y'all something. So I uploaded a picture, right? I'm gonna upload a picture. I got a picture that we took together when I went down there to see her, right? So it's me. I'm holding my baby in my arm, and my mama standing next to me. And the TV screen is in the picture. On the TV screen, y'all, it's a picture of a person holding a gun. It's a picture on the TV screen. It's a picture of a person holding a gun. You see the person holding the gun and you see the gun. And that's how my fucking mama died. My mama died by somebody pointing a gun at her and shooting her. And it's on the TV behind her. Tony caught that shit. He said, hold up. Look at that picture up there of you and your mama. It's a picture of somebody holding a gun behind y'all on the TV. And that's how my mama got killed. That shit spooked the fuck out of me, y'all. It's like it was prophesizing. My mama got shot. She got killed, shot and killed. That shit spooked me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That shit spooked the fuck out of me. When I seen that, I was like, what the fuck? That shit spooked me. It spooked me. I don't know. The newspaper, the articles say he did it. It got his name. I ain't got to say no fucking allegedly. I don't have to say allegedly. I ain't saying allegedly shit. Cause it's my motherfucking mama. I ain't going off on you. I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I'm not gonna say allegedly because it's done. The detective told me who his name is and everything that happened. I ain't saying allegedly nothing. His ass did it. I ain't saying allegedly shit. And if a bitch got a problem, they can come right on to me. They can come right on to me. I don't give a fuck. That's my motherfucking mama. And I'm speaking out for her. The old bitch ass nigga. His bitch ass. I don't give a fuck how nobody motherfucking feel. Don't nobody feel more motherfucking madder than me. Shit. Don't nobody feel more upset than me. Oh, they ban people for that? Well, if they want to ban me for what I'm saying, oh motherfucking well. I ain't finna say no allegedly. Cause this true. This real. I ain't lying about shit I'm saying. But thank you, boo. You right though. Good looking at. Good looking at. You know what? Let me just for I don't want you to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you contributing to none of this. So allegedly, we're gonna say all this is alleged, but it's real shit. Like I said, it's real. But yeah. So that's what I've been going through. That's why y'all don't really see me. I don't be able to just be on here like I you know what I'm saying? I want to. Cause I be in the mix of trying to do so much. And then I'm still waiting on the district attorney to call me back. The person, you know, dealing with my mama case, she busy. And so, you know. But yeah. My phone getting ready to go dead in a minute. It's a lot I've been going through, y'all. I be over here, woo! I be over here going through it. But just know I'm over here handling my business. I be over here handling my little business. Hold on, I gotta get my charger. I'm over here handling my little business, y'all. Dealing with my mama or whatever. But yeah, hopefully everybody, you know, is able to understand now what I you know, the whole little situation, cause it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's hard to understand because people didn't know the actual, you know what I'm saying, backstory. When people don't know the backstory, it's hard for people to, you know what I'm saying, understand what's going on. So therefore, that's why I had to give the whole backstory, because I understand how it can be confusing. Like, people like, huh? How that's your mama, but you know what I'm saying? But you ain't acting like this, and you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people just had their own little opinions or whatever. But I want people to understand the backstory. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to understand the backstory. So that's why I am explaining everything so people can literally understand what's going on, what happened, or whatever. Are there any questions that you all have, or is there anything that you all want to know or talk about, or y'all in any type of similar yeah, he in jail, or is there anything that y'all been through similar to my situation? I pray that no one has been in anything similar to this situation, because this is, I don't wish this on nobody. Like, seriously, seriously. The number one thing that just really messed me up is that I never be able to, the fact that I never be able to try to get to know my mama. I never be able to. That's why I really see when people saying, like, when people be saying life too short, I see why. Life too short. Cause the time you have, you know what I'm saying, to do certain stuff, if you don't do it, baby, that time will be over so quick, and it'll be nothing you can do about it. And that's true. It's nothing I can do about it. My time to get to know my mom is over. It's over. Like, so. Yeah, some people grieve in their own way. Yeah, let me tell y'all, it ain't been easy for me the last couple of years. It really haven't. If y'all know, my brother committed suicide. Was that 20? Hell, I want to say that was in 2021. I didn't know. I didn't know. My mom was killed in, but I think that's the same damn year that my brother had committed suicide. I've been going through it, y'all. So I lost a brother to suicide. My mom was murdered, killed. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm holding it very well. I'm holding it together very well. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, we all gotta leave. We all gotta leave here. I don't know why he was after her. I really don't know. She never told us that. Oh, you know what? Yes, she did. I think she said something about she ended up stabbing him or shooting him. I think they was in like a altercation at one point, and I think she had to end up stabbing or shooting him to defend herself, and she got away. And I think that's why he was after her. I think allegedly, allegedly. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember her telling me. I remember her telling us she did something to him. I do remember her telling us something like that. I do, but I can't recall because they were way back in 2019. But yeah, it's crazy. It is very crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I feel some type of way when it comes to I feel some type of way when it comes to me not being able to see my mama no more. I really do, because he took a lot. My kids will never be like. That's all I'm thinking about. Like, dang, my kids will never be able to. You know what I'm saying? Make no type of memories, or you know what I'm saying? Nothing like. That's horrible. It's horrible, but it's like we all gotta go through it because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we all gonna. Yeah, I said his name. The detective done gave me his name so many damn times. Yep. I said his goddamn name. Tony went and looked his ass up on goddamn on Facebook. Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't know. What kind of questions you got, Khadijah? I'm gonna put my lashes on. The whole situation just horrible. It's messed up. The whole situation messed up. But you know, I be dealing with it or whatever. You know, I be dealing with it, y'all. It's like, I mean, we all gonna go through something. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna go through something. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna go through something. It's life. It's not meant to be easy, you know. So I just, you know, I deal with it the best way I can. Your cousin had a nice funeral. I'm glad it was a nice homegoing. Was everybody able to, you know, get along? Cause you know, y'all know, every time it be a funeral, people ain't able to get along. Was everybody able to get along, right? I hope so. Oh my doggone home it. Okay. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna get on TikTok in a little while. I'm gonna get on there in a little while. I can't see. Let me see. I don't know what's wrong with I can't see the doggone what's calling on here no more. Let me see. I'm trying to find my doggone comb. I don't see my comb nowhere. I can't see nothing on the screen no more. I don't know why. Is it my connection acting up? I see me, but I don't see no messages. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. I gotta finish my makeup and stuff. I'm about to get ready so I can get on TikTok or whatever. I be on there, I be on there a lot, y'all. I gotta make these videos and stuff. So if anybody, y'all more than welcome to follow us on TikTok. It's the same thing, Meka&Tony on TikTok. Just look up Meka&Tony. I'm finna finish doing this makeup and I'm finna do these videos and get on there. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I might get back on here later. I can't promise. Maybe I might. Not a promise. But if not, I love y'all. Y'all be safe and enjoy the rest of y'all evening.